CryptoToys raises tens of millions to build NFTs for kids. People would have laughed at you if you had told them a decade ago that CryptoToys raises millions to build NFTs for kids. The internet has made it easier than ever to know just about anything you want. So with all this content and information available, how did you know which ones to learn from and which ones actually work? Luckily for you, Crypto Clipper, in today's video, we'll be talking about CryptoToys. Did you know that they are raising tens of millions to build NFTs for kids? Remember that while the first step is completing any of these amazing information, the second and possibly more important step is taking action even if it's imperfect action. In order to support its CryptoToys NFT platform, On-Chain Studios has announced a multi-year global partnership with Mattel. New digital toys that exist on the blockchain will emerge as a result of the partnership. It will integrate well-known brands from Mattel into the vast and engaging world of Cryptoy. Cryptoys are animated collectibles that can be played. In order to create the future of play for the next generation, Mattel shared their intense passion and creative mindset. Millions of people first foray into Web3 and blockchain will be playable and interactive NFTs. And they want Cryptoys to be the on-ramp that makes it enjoyable and simple for everyone to collect and play. They see tremendous opportunities for their beloved brands and iconic IP in the metaverse as owners of one of the largest portfolios of children and family entertainment franchises in the world, and the first toy company to launch NFTs. To build a bridge between traditional toys and the future, Mattel is constantly growing and scaling their brands. They are thrilled to be growing in this rapidly developing industry and to be the only toy company partner on the cryptocurrency platform, providing fans of all ages with fresh opportunities to be inspired by their favorite Mattel brands. Original character drops, including some of the company's brands and characters, will be part of Cryptoys' launch in summer of 2022. Andreessen Horowitz, Dapper Labs, and global toy manufacturer Mattel have invested $23 million in Cryptoys, a platform that aims to reimagine what a toy actually is. The platform, which aims to introduce NFTs to children in the form of vibrant characters, is the company's flagship non-fungible token product. Cryptoys aims to incorporate these into an interactive platform along with games and apps. They set out to rethink what a toy is in reality and how digital media can free them from physical restraints to achieve higher levels of play and interactivity. In order to create playable avatars that can be sold as NFTs, the company recently signed a partnership agreement with Mattel. Barbie, Hot Wheels, and Polly Pocket, among other well-known products, are all produced by Mattel. The blockchain platform Flow, which was created by Dapper Labs, is the foundation of Cryptoys. Dapper Labs' digital basketball collectible platform NBA Top Shot has generated close to $1 billion in sales. With the overall crypto ecosystem now firmly in bear market territory, the NFT market, which experienced a mesmerizing boom in 2021 at the height of the crypto bull run, may face some significant difficulties in the months to come. It remains to be seen whether a platform targeted at children will prove to be a successful use case for digital assets and blockchain technology. The NFT market hasn't had the best few months. While transaction volume hasn't really slowed down, investment dollars have been falling like flies as cryptocurrency prices have taken a historic tumble. Given that context, it might not seem like the ideal time to introduce an NFT platform, much less one aimed at kids. To build a blockchain-based toy company that can introduce younger users to the concepts of digital ownership and NFT mechanics, NFT startup Cryptoys is raising tens of millions of dollars. The platform's cutest big-eyed animal characters comes with hats, sunglasses, and cryptographically guaranteed uniqueness. It will be widely available in the coming months. Building an onboarding for younger users seems quite challenging, given that non-fungible token trading platforms have frequently shown to be challenging for even adult users to use. By collaborating with Dapper Labs and launching their platform on the startup's Flow blockchain, Cryptoys will be available to avoid some of this conflict. Dapper's NBA Top Shot runs on Flow, which provides a blockchain-light experience that allows users to avoid some of the NFT land's most infamous roadblocks, such as steep gas prices, difficult wallet onboarding processes, and the inability to conduct transactions using credit cards. The CEO, Weinraub, claims that parent-controlled wallets are on the way, allowing younger users to interact more directly with the platform and learn about NFTs. Nevertheless, making a blockchain easy enough for kids to use is somewhat of a moot point at the moment, as users signing up for the platform will be required to be 18 or older. Weinraub advises taking a step back from all of this Web3 maximalism. You must start small in order to convert millions of people to these new paradigms. On this journey, CryptoToys is receiving some assistance. A16Z Crypto, Mattel, Dapper Labs, Draper and Associates, Accrue Capital, CoinFund, Animoca Brands, and Sound Ventures were among the numerous partners who participated in the 23 million Series A round that the startup tells TechCrunch it recently closed. In October, the startup revealed a $7.5 million seed round that was also led by an A16Z Crypto. The funding will provide the parent company of CryptoToys, On-Chain Studios, with resources to realize their vision, which includes a number of NFT-related opportunities, such as games where players can acquire NFTs through gameplay. Weinraub points out that the business also intends to create user interfaces that don't require users to interact with NFTs. This may be useful as the startup tries to reach out to younger users on platforms like iOS, which hasn't been particularly welcoming to the cryptocurrency industry, though Weinraub thinks that could change. He claims that Apple is continually changing how they think about these things. Why children would care that their in-app purchases were authorized by a blockchain is one of the biggest questions that an NFT for Kids platform raises. Weinraub claims that the value of digital assets is greatly diminished when children switch from one platform to another. He also believes that his own children would be interested in reselling in-game items they have already purchased but no longer want in order to pay for new digital purchases. According to Weinraub, the trend of parents shelling out large sums of money to cartoon animal NFTs has created plenty of opportunity for parents and children to discuss investments and what it means to own digital property. It's fair to say that many investments haven't turned out as profitable as anticipated for parents who have invested in the NFT space in recent months, even though many of the companies involved have seen significant profits. Weinraub rejects the claim that the startup missed the NFT Razzmatazz historic launch window, saying that now is a much better time to introduce new products because most of the hype has already faded from the market. CryptoToys are referred to as interactive animal NFTs that can be accessorized with other NFTs such as hats, shoes, and glasses, at least in their initial iteration. CryptoToys will be a customizable collectible, similar to Barbie or American Girl dolls, but on the blockchain. An expansive and playable metaverse will also be present, claims a press release outlining the multi-year partnership. This summer, CryptoToys will debut with original character drops, and soon after, Mattel will release its NFTs. At CryptoToys, they are building an NFT-native digital toy company from the ground up. Among the investors in CryptoToys are Andreessen Horowitz, CoinFund, Dapper Labs, Weinraub, and others. The startup that created CryptoToys and teased today's announcement on Twitter is called On-Chain Studios. Will Weinraub founded it in 2018 as a result of his daughter's interest in the physical toy industry's blind bag and surprise unboxing trends. Action figures and other toys have long been the main focus of collectors. These frequently hold the interest of both young and old due to their ties to well-known film and comics franchises. Companies like Hasbro, Mattel, and Funko are now utilizing digital collectible toys in the form of blockchain-based tokens as a result of the growing NFT hype. Toy collectibles are anticipated to become the next big thing in the NFT market, according to a recent announcement by Wax, one of the top blockchains for NFT minting and distribution. Wax has teamed up with the aforementioned brands to produce hybrid collectible toys that can be found in both the real world and the virtual one. Collectible toys are in high demand. The collectible toy market is a sizable segment of the entertainment industry. It's significant that they don't just focus on the younger generations. Adults are equally susceptible to FOMO and the serious collector's impulse. Similar to NFTs, rarity is one of the key factors that propels the toy collectibles market. Every year, authentic, rare figurines draw millions of young and old collectors. The US Toy Association estimates that action figures will generate more than $1.66 billion in sales in 2020. This is a sizable market with unmatched potential for digital collectible sector. Funko Pop and LOL Surprise are two examples of collections that have grown into distinct brands with their own target markets and line of entertainment goods. The market for collectible toys is booming, and NFTs offer fans a cutting-edge new way to enhance their collections. Digital memorabilia on wax. In particular, since NFTs entered the scene, digital collectibles are nothing new. A new trend, however, is starting to emerge that enables collectors to combine their love of childhood collectible toys with the technological advancement NFTs bring. With the help of Wax, collectors can now own both the digital and physical collectible thanks to the VIRL NFT format. In essence, VIRL NFTs introduce a representation of actual collectible toys in the form of tokens to the blockchain. By adding these collectibles to the blockchain, trading becomes much simpler. Consider a scenario in which you have a VIRL NFT collectible but have not yet redeemed the actual figurine. Without having to deal with shipping a physical item to the buyer, you can quickly and easily sell that collectible. Digital collections are also much simpler to display and store than analog ones. Several significant manufacturers have joined forces with Wax to introduce blockchain-based collections after realizing the potential of digital toy collectibles. Recently, Mattel unveiled a brand new 17,010 NFT pack Hot Wheels collection for Wax. A rare limited edition physical diecast was included in 5,400 of these packs. Several NFT collections have also been released by Funko on Wax. Data from DAP Radar shows that trading volume for Funko NFT collections on Wax has reached $40 just the last week. This is by no means a minor addition to the already successful Funko franchise. The interaction of more traders with Funko collectibles indicates that there is an increase in demand for the digital versions of these quirky figurines. The upcoming market for collectible toys. The idea of digital toy collectibles will become more popular as more major brands enter the NFT market. These businesses hope to revolutionize the way fans perceive collectible value by bringing tokenized physical collectibles into the mainstream. For companies like Mattel, Hasbro, and even Funko, the blockchain market is a brand new frontier. But as NFTs gain acceptance, this is the logical next step. The fundamental tenets of NFT collectibles are authenticity and originality. Additionally, collectors greatly benefit from the unprecedented trading flexibility they provide. He's always been passionate about collecting things because he grew up in the 1980s and 1990s. How long their love of a particular collectible would last was always a concern for some people. They never would have imagined collectibles could advance to the point they have now, despite their collecting itch being constantly evolving and changing. Let us elaborate. We'll start with one of our mentors' history of collecting, or the past as some people might say. He has worked as a collector for the majority of his life. When we were young, he started collecting sports cards. He collected a lot of football, basketball, and baseball cards. He bought, sold, and traded cards for many days while attending school. For elementary schoolers, it was similar to the trading floor of the stock market. He eventually outgrew that interest, as did most collectors in the 90s era of sports trading cards based on their plummeted value today. His youthful investment would have been much more prudent if he had not missed out on the Pokemon craze of the late 1990s. After leaving home and starting his adult life, he discovered that he was drawn to toy collectibles. Some of us bought Austin Powers figures, Groovy Baby, McFarlane sports figures, WWE wrestling figures, and occasionally, he would dabble in Hot Wheels with his limited disposable income as a young adult. Even though Hot Wheels weren't his true passion, he helped shape our hobby skills into what they are today by knowing what to look for and what was valuable. In addition to learning about the Hot Wheels collector values, he also began to show interest in other toy collectibles that weren't really my cup of tea. He inquired as to motivations of other collectors and which toys were particularly challenging to locate. He would buy collectibles that we didn't plan to keep for ourselves and then sell them for a profit using the knowledge we gathered. For you to lay people out there, this action is referred to as flipping. A thrilling and fulfilling experience is getting a hold of a valuable collectible and selling it for a large profit. Selling a Cal Ripken Jr. the McFarlane variant for a sweet $180 profit was his personal favorite. He would especially like to thank a fellow collector who helped us understand the various variants McFarlane produced for that series. He was actually looking for it, but one of our mentors just so happened to find one first. To be fair, he had an advantage at the time since he was employed by Toys R Us. After a moving mishap significantly reduced the size of my collection, one of our mentors will always miss his nearly life-size Austin Powers mini doll. He eventually stopped collecting those kinds of toys. His little friend, rest in peace. He took several years off for collecting because of the trauma of losing his impressive collection during the move. He bought a lot of video games to collect them, but he never thought of himself as a true game collector because he frequently sold the games to make room for newer releases. His schedule for hobbies was taken over by gaming, so collecting was put on hold. But as things turned out, Funko Pop vinyl figures severely rekindled his collecting itch. He got his first Funko Pop as a gift in 2016. He was given the Breaking Bad TV figures of Walter White and Gus Fring. He was initially not particularly drawn to them because of their large heads, soulless black eyes, and mouthless faces, despite the fact that he still loves both of them today. Just a few years later, Funko Pops became his obsession. He was asked to buy some of his collection in 2018 by a friend who was selling some of it. He went to see his collection and stood in awe as he saw what Funko had licenses to make, not understanding the size of the Funko Pop industry, which is over 1,100 to date. He proudly bought a Street Fighter Rock Candy Chun-Li, a Fallout Dog Meat Pet, and Master Chief from Halo. He went home and did some research after realizing that Funko had created some of his favorite characters from pop culture. He found numerous properties that he was a huge fan of and started buying Pops in a hurry. He had developed a passion for Funko Pop. After collecting 350 Funko Pops, he now has the largest and most expensive toy collection of all time. He also continued my favorite pastime of buying toys he really wanted to add to his collection and selling them for profit. He's currently seated on a mammoth collection of Funko figures. Now that you're aware of his background, he wants to talk to you about a brand new hobby in collecting that might usher in a new era of toy collecting. Some might refer to it as the future or NFTs. Now, we won't waste your time explaining NFTs to you in a technical jargon. In essence, an NFT is a digital collectible that can be purchased, traded, and sold on a platform similar to a stock market. As of August 3, 2021, Funko has introduced Funko Pop Digital Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards to the NFTs market. Their ability to claim a physical edition of the same pop you see on the cards is one of their wonderful features. Additionally, whoever acquires all 96 cards will be eligible to win an extremely rare Funko Pop. This collection is sure to be popular and sell out. Funko is in a special position thanks to Digital Pop to launch successfully in the NFTs market. Adding tangible items to a digital cards will appeal to a sizable portion of their devoted following. In addition, they launched their products into a digital market that might not be as familiar with their line of goods. He was first exposed to the NFTs market because he adored Funko Pops, and he's in awe of how straightforward yet complex the NFT system is. NFTs combines his two interests in the hobby, buying for keeps and flipping for profit, through his experience collecting. The introduction of Funko's NFTs heralds a new era in collecting and marks the expansion of a sector that this generation of collectors has already pushed to heights he never would have imagined possible. Read their newsletter about the new products to learn more and to see a comprehensive breakdown of Funko's first digital offering, and go to the Wax digital website to buy them, if they are still available. That's it for this video, Crypto Clipper. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you soon!